Hey there, it's meteorologist Julia Quady. Happy Monday. Looking at our conditions heading out the door this afternoon, things are much better compared to how we started our day this morning with soggy, gloomy conditions. Now, not so much on the soggy note, but still definitely gloomy as we take a look at our tower cam over downtown Knoxville, where you can see conditions are really dark out there. Not going to see much for any sunshine as we go through our day today. And now moving on towards our newfound GAT cam over in the higher elevations. You can see a little bit of that snowfall that's still out there in the higher elevations right now, and maybe a little bit more that could be added as we go throughout the remainder of our afternoon as this system continues to push its way eastward out of our region. Here's a look at our current satellite and radar, where you can see that there's a little bit of wintry precip going throughout some portions of our northern plateau areas and throughout other northern portions of East Tennessee, getting a little bit of a mix of some actual rainfall and maybe a little bit of some wintry precip as well. But all of us, for the most part, looking at dry conditions here for us this afternoon. Here's a look at that winter weather advisory that's in place for the higher elevations until 7 o'clock this evening. All that really tied towards a continuation of potential snowfall accumulation that we could see happen over the course of the afternoon, again, specifically for the higher elevations. So here's a look at our snowfall forecast of what we could see in terms of total accumulation over the course of the afternoon. Looking at just around maybe 1 inch to 3 inches just for areas that are above 3,000 feet from this system passing through the region, again, with those specific potential snowfall totals as the system passes on through. Here's a look at futurecast. Again, mostly dry conditions for us as we go throughout the remainder of our afternoon. Just a lot of cloud cover, but again, even during the 2, 3, and 4 o'clock hour, maybe it's a little bit of lingering of winter precip that could happen for the higher elevations, and that's why we have that winter weather advisory in place until 7 o'clock this evening when things start to wrap on up. Now for this afternoon, temperatures are not going to change all that much from how we started our day this morning. We started with temperatures into those upper 30s to lower 40s. And we're still going to be in the lower 40s for our afternoon high temperatures here across the area in East Tennessee this afternoon. So still going to be a cool, chilly day for us here in the region. But even colder air could be on the way ahead for us towards the end of our work week into your weekend, as we're monitoring this jet stream that could bring about a bit of a hint of Arctic cold air into our region. Right now, it's been kind of a interesting mix in how our models are depicting this. Just as yesterday, we were seeing that more colder air looked a bit more promising ahead for us for this upcoming weekend. Now models look to be dialing back on that a little bit and suggesting that we could see maybe still cold weather, still below average temperatures in the 30s, but just not in the lower 30s, now potentially in the upper 30s ahead for us this weekend. Now, either way, temperatures that we'll be waking up to on the weekend will still be very frigid and well below freezing into the 20s, maybe the teens for some northerly plateau communities. So still looking at pretty very cold weather that's going to be in the forecast with this next push of more cold Arctic air. But again, maybe not trending quite as cold as it was before, as now we're expecting temperatures to reach at least to the upper 30s for this upcoming weekend.